Hi, this is Mark from LongIslandWatch.com, and today we're going to be looking at Orient 3-star watches. These are watches that Orient's been making for many years. Many people are used to seeing them in flea markets, overseas, various marketplaces, but they're not shown too much here in the USA. This is part of their standard line, and we call them 3-star obviously because they have 3 stars on the bottom of the dial there. There's many different varieties. It's analogous to a Seiko 5 in the Seiko watch world. Although Seiko 5s tend to go a little higher in the quality side and the pricing side, these are all similar watches in that they're all around 36-37 millimeters in diameter, around a 19 millimeter strap, automatics, day and date, Orient self-winding movements. All the bracelets are folded, but they offer an excellent value. All of them are priced well under $100. Most of them are under $80, including box and papers. A lot of the ones that are sold online won't have box and papers with them. Since we are an authorized dealer, you will get the full Orient box and papers. So I chose 5 models here to show you today, and we're going to start with this green, I call it a green jade. This beautiful green dial with applied gold indices, day and date, gold hands, a little bit of lume on the hands and some dots around the dial. I don't know if you can really see it. It plays in the light quite nicely, really lights up. As far as luminosity, about what you would expect. Like I said, these are all mid-size watches. Nothing is tremendous. All solid case backs. Deployant clasps, friction deployant clasps. As I said, folded bracelets. But what more do you expect, for 70 bucks or so? Look at that green. Beautiful. And then for a more conventional, this is a silverish white dial. Again, lots of detail. You can see there's a decent amount of dial work on it. Even the logo is applied to the dial. No lume on this one. Similar folded link type bracelet, deploying clasp. Solid screw down case back. They all have a water resistance of, I believe it's 30 meters. No hand winding or hacking. This is Orient standard movement. Still a bulletproof movement, analogous to a Seiko 7S26, a workhorse of a movement. And then one of my favorites, the blue dial model. I love my blue dial watches. You can see it's got patterning in the middle. Luminescence. It's got a day and a date. Applied indices. In case you're wondering, this push button up here, if you're familiar with the Mako 1 and its operation, this actuates the day of the week. And you'll see they're dual language day wheels. So there's English and Spanish on it. So you select which language you want, and once your language is set, that's the language you'll see for 21 hours out of the day. There's a brief period between 12 a.m. and 3 a.m. where the day will flip to the other language, while the cog moves into position to flip it again. But other than that, it serves 2 markets at once. So they're obviously not the only watch brands to do this. Seiko does it, Orient does it, many other brands do it, as well as this Swiss manufacturer Edda does it with their movements. More conventional style, here is a black dial watch with silver applied indices, day and date. You'll see this one has dropped the crown at the 2 o'clock position. So to change the day and the date, you do it everything via the crown operation. Folded link bracelet, deploying clasp, solid screw down case back. And then lastly, we come to this model, which I think is very different. I call it a louver design dial. See how the dial's got those horizontal stripes in it? Almost looks like the louvers. of a window. It reflects the light. Each bar reflects the light, on itself. So it gives this great appearance. I don't want to say it gives the dial depth, but it certainly makes it, it makes the prism, it makes the crystal look like it's a prism or faceted crystal, but it's not. It's a flat crystal. These are all mineral crystals. I should have said that before. But just the dial is done like in this fashion. It has the offset with the gold applied indices and the gold hands, day and the date. This is what the watch looks like on my 6 3/4 inch wrist. I'm pulling the bracelet back a bit. I was mentioned in one of the prior videos that my arm was too close to the camera, so I'm going a little further away. It was great input, and you can see how it looks. Never mind the 3 scraggly bracelets. Those are from my 3 children, and they never come off my wrist. I actually usually wear a watch on both wrists, but I figured I'd put it on my left wrist so you could see what it looks like for a righty. I am a lefty. You can see it's definitely an excellent size for me. Even for a smaller wrist it would be perfect. Very nice, well done. This has been Mark from LongIslandWatch.com showing you the Orient Standard or 3-star line. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to our channel if you have not done so yet. If you have any questions or comments, please put them down below, and I will do my best to respond to each and every one. Thank you very much.